Thank you, Ron. Well, you know, I always learn something new from our hearing aids expert, Amanda Bennett of Evansville Hearing Aid Center. Always good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
We were just talking about people who know they need hearing aids or even get them and they won't wear them.
Yes.
What's the pushback first, and then why is it so important that we give ourselves time to get used to them?
Yes, well, that's a lot of times is people think you put on hearing aids and you just, are going to hear, and what happens is you do hear and you think you're hearing too well because our auditory memory is very short, so sounds we haven't heard for a very long time, you forget. Your brain completely forgets them. So when we put hearing aids on you and give you the amplification you need, turn signals, for example. A lot of people, I actually had a man come back and said, every time I turn the corner, my hearing aids click. And I was like, okay.
I did the same thing, Amanda.
Well, and it really confused me because I wasn't, I didn't put two and two together, but he was hearing his turn signals for the first time. You have to train your brain to know what that sound is, and then you can forget your turn signals on just like I can. I can hear mine, but I can leave them on. So you can forget those sounds again, but you have to put them in the background. But what happens when you first put hearing aids on, you start hearing all those sounds, your refrigerator running, your microwave beeping, your doggy walking across your hardwood floor, the potato chip bag opening, so that becomes overwhelming because that's not necessarily a pleasant sound, not to me either, but they just haven't heard it in so long that they think, wow, and then they take them off, and then with our auditory memory being very short, once you put them back on, it's like starting all over again. So it's very important to continue to wear them and get used to those sounds. And now with the technology, we can really dull those sounds down at first and then add them in gradually as we go. Used to, you just got what you got, and there was so there was no programming availability. So with programming, we can really do a lot of things to make you comfortable at first.
It's so interesting. It's such an interesting experience. You put those hearing aids on leads, and you're really nuancing the sound for each individual
and now
person.
Technology, you don't even have to have the leads anymore. They just Bluetooth right into your computer. So you're just sitting there, you can just walk into my office and be in my lobby, and your hearing aids will connect to my computer. So
that is so cool.
Yes.
And I think you told us before, if I had a problem with mine, I can call you, right? And not even have to come in?
Sure.
To have those adjusted?
Yes, at the new technology, we have something called Hearing Care Anywhere. You submit a request over your iPhone, and it comes to my computer. I make that adjustment, send it back to your iPhone, and then you can toggle between the two different settings, your old one and your new one, and you tell me if you like it or you don't like it. So yes, you can for minor adjustments. If it's something, if we need to do several adjustments at a time, it's probably better for you to still come in. But
it's just amazing how the technology has changed. Now, when we realize that we've been tested, that we need hearing aids, is it important that we wear two at the same time?
Yes, most of us lose our hearing in both ears at the same time, unless, there's a freak accident or an ear infection or something unusual happens. But if we just have a age-related, noise-induced hearing loss from over the years of hearing loud noises, we need two hearing aids. And that's because if you don't, amplified sound always comes to the amplified side. So you're only going to hear all that one side, so you're going to lose your sense of direction, balance, things like that. It can really affect your understanding. If you're only hearing out of one ear, we're meant to hear with two ears. So if you have a hearing loss in two ears, you need two hearing aids. And I know that's hard for some people because they want to escape the expense or something like that, but you're really going to devalue the hearing aids and yourself if you only wear one. So
let everybody know where you're located, Amanda.
We're at 2424 Stringtown Road in Evansville, just north of Diamond Avenue.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Please stay with me.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Evansville Hearing Aid Center.